It's just not happening for us. The gas troll deck's just not happening for us right now. Lost to the computer twice. It's pretty bad. We pulled a pretty bad hand here. We can't keep this hand. Alright, I think we keep this one. It's pretty bad though. Oh boy, this is pretty bad. He's playing, it looks like he's playing some sort of dwarf, possibly an artifact deck? I don't know. Probably something where he's going to play Volcannon. I would expect to see at some point in time. Yeah, I need to draw a resource or I lose here on this next turn. If I fall behind on resources, I'm toast. Thunderbird. Oh, that's great. I think I lose this game. Oh, there we go. Well, that's good, at least. I guess I have a counterspell up now for whatever he drops next. Depending on what he drops. Diamond. Taking 2 here. I need to deal with that Thunderbird pretty soon. I don't have very much time with that Thunderbird up. Yeah, we're just gonna say no to that. That would be 2 Thunderbirds would be unacceptable. Drawing a blood threshold here would be really good to play Relentless Corruption, followed by a second one following turn. Or drawing some sort of removal would be good to deal with that Thunderbird. Alright, blood for Relentless Corruption. That's acceptable. Repel. So I have removal for his Thunderbird now. That's good. Taking down 15. Someone tells me he has counter magic up. The question is whether I want to let him counter magic my Relentless Corruption here or not. I can still repel his guy. I think he's got counter magic though. I think I'm just gonna wait and I'll repel his guy. I'd rather actually get to cast a Relentless Corruption here. Pretty good chance he has some sort of counter magic here. Four damage is quite a lot though, so I mean he should be counter magicking this. Yep. Doesn't affect my repel because I don't have any in the deck, which is nice. So hopefully that's gonna be. So now he can't counter magic my corruption, which is pretty important. Still on a pretty bad clock though here. I really don't want an Extinction 1 troop, but I might have to. I really need to deal with this thing. I'm just going to deal with it. I really hate having to do that, but I mean, this thing is out of hand, and I know he can't counter me. So hopefully he'll spend some resources and be out of counter magic range next turn. Or maybe we'll freeze the game here. Oh, he's gonna time ripple. So he's gonna make his guy cost 5, so he'll have to spend all of his resources to replay him. I guess that's alright, because then that allows me to play Relentless Corruption openly. And I can't cast any type of counter magic here, obviously. He knows that, so it's pretty free and clear to replay his bird. It'll take him an extra turn to get him online, start fighting with him, though. So that's pretty good for me. His time ripple kind of countered my card there, though. More removal will be good here. So we're gonna go with Sapphire. I retooled this deck because they fixed whatever it's called. They fixed Peak. I'll trade a Cloud Knight for his Thunderbird. Sure. So if he attacks in, I trade Cloud Knight for his guy, and if he doesn't, I attack on his turn, because it's got Steadfast. But he might have another Repel for it, or some more bounce. Yeah, he's got Buccaneer, sure. Take 5 here. Next turn I've got Uruunaz, unless he has counter magic for it. Pretty good chance he has counter magic again here, though. 2 cards in the hand. He's already cast counter magic once. It's not looking good. I need something to just kill this thing outright. I need to draw one of my kill spells. Just removal would be optimal here. I don't know. Pretty good chance he doesn't have counter magic. If he's got it, I mean, either way, no matter what I have here, if he's got counter magic, I lose. So let's see, what has he got here? He's got another Thunderbird. So no matter what, if he counters Spearcliff Cloud Knight or if he bounces it, I mean, I'd rather him, if he's got bounce spells, he can bounce my Uruunaz. So we'll just play Uruunaz and hope he doesn't have counter for it. Nope, he doesn't. Good. So I got the 1 Thunderbird, so I've got 2 blockers. Although, unfortunately, it's resetting Thunderbird, so it's back to a 1/1. It shouldn't do that. It's supposed to have permanent. Actually, you know what? I countered this one, so never mind. But I can trade these 2 Thunderbirds if he attacks in here. Yeah, he might have bounce. Having 2 bounce. Oh, Grolk, seriously right now? Wow. Well, that was lucky. That's ridiculously lucky. That's pretty ridiculous. Alright, well, I guess we go to game 2. This is making me wish I was playing the Gas Troll deck now. That was lucky. That was ridiculous. I had a pretty bad hand there, too, though. Pass this coin flip. Pass the coin flip. Oh, man. Alright, here we go. Game 2. Alright. Well, I have removal this time, at least. So we're definitely keeping this. So if I can get past like turn 7 or 8, I'm probably in pretty good shape. But if I can't, then I'm not. I'm obviously dead. So, not great. I really need to get that other Sapphire resource going right now, and my wife needs to not play music in the background, so that way I can post this to YouTube later and not get claims filed against me. That would be good. It's always good. So, no turn 2 Thunderbird is always good. I think one of my favorite things about this deck is Argus. Actually, I had him in play versus like mono Ruby deck earlier today, and the guy just folded to me because we got to like it was like turn 6, and I had him in play, and I had stopped all my opponent's stuff. He's got to be thinking I'm very lucky because he doesn't have the 2 Sapphire yet for that counter magic. At least I can murder in response to something. Ancestor Chosen. Yeah, so I guess I murder in response to that. I really can't have him tossing extra Spectres into his deck. That would be bad for me. He's down to 4 cards in hand. That's really good for me right now. Extinction's always good to have on hand. I think I need 2. Yeah, I need 2 Sapphire to get this to light up, so I won't actually get to draw a card until I draw that other Sapphire, so I'm not in great shape here. No ability to counter magic. He has free reign to play whatever he wants to now, and my removal's pretty minimal. Games 2 and 3, if I did have a sideboard, I would definitely side out these Mesmerizes for more quick action removal, spot removal. So more murder and more Persecute. It's definitely what I would go with. At least he can't counter me either. Ooh, there's that Sapphire that we needed. Draw that card. There's an Oracle Song. He can't counter me, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to make me toss a card away if I play it, though. I have to do it, though. I have to play this Oracle Song here. So I need to make sure that I'm staying ahead as much as possible. I have a Blood Shard I can give away. So yeah, I'm going to toss a Blood Shard away here at the end of the turn. So he's stuck on resources, so that's really good for me. Let's see, Sapphire. So he still can't counter me, so I think I'm fine to play this Corrupt Harvester. I've got counter magic to protect it if I need to. I know he's got removal. Couple different removal cards. When I attack in, he's got repel, so I can counter his repel if I need to. Yeah, he's got conflict, sure. Better on him than on some other things, I guess. Seven. Conflict does nothing to Argus. 7. I guess I play Argus here. Because he has no real removal. He can bounce him, but then he'll just start ticking down again. So, like, yeah, I think I'll go ahead and just play the Argus out here because he can't stop him. So, I can't attack in with him unless I have counter magic up. And I have to be wary too. If he has like 2 repel, I can't. If he has 4 resources up, I can't attack in with him. He's got a Buccaneer, sure. Bounce my Argus. So I just replay him here. So he should tick down again. Yeah. Yeah, so it doesn't matter that much. Blood Shard. I might as well just play him again. If he keeps bouncing my stuff and throwing stuff out there, eventually I just Extinction the board and then play Argus. Can't really attack in because I block with Argus. He has no real combat tricks to add power. I mean, and he has no... Yeah, there's really not a lot he can do here, so... I'm going to end up removing his Buccaneer from the game anyways. Before I attack in. I probably won't even attack in. I'll probably just sit on this stale board state here for quite a while. Because he doesn't have really great responses to Argus, other than bouncing it for a turn. So at this point he's in the think tank. He's going to play a Thunderbird, okay. Oracle Song here. Still have resources up for counter magic if I need them. Relentless Corruption, I can't play it right now because I don't have resources. I'll play Peak in his end step. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So no reason to attack in here. So we'll just sit on the board state, and then in his end step we'll use Argus's ability. See, if he tries to bounce Argus, then I also use his ability in response. Just go ahead and let him bounce him. There's no reason to counter magic that. Plays another Thunderbird, sure. I think even if he responds to me using Argus by bouncing him, I think he'll still remove him from the game. Because his ability's going on the stack anyways, so it won't matter. At this point there's nothing that can stop me from removing one of his troops from the game. So he might as well, if he's going to bounce him, he might as well do it before combat. So we'll just get rid of one of his Thunderbirds. That's the biggest problem. Yeah. And we will peek for 3. Peek is not broken anymore, so that's why we're using it. We're definitely getting the Corpse Fly. Corpse Fly is pretty awesome in this matchup. Okay, we definitely get the Sapphire here. And we're going to go in Corpse Fly. If he counters my Corpse Fly, I let him do it. Doesn't really matter to me, because that's basically still getting me a card. It's just that I don't get the body. I don't really have an attack phase right now, because he could easily do something. Sure, that's fine. Counter my Corpse Fly. I'm fine with that. Now he's out of resources, so I can Relentless Corruption him. Or, no problems. Pick up a Time Ripple, which could be useful. So yeah, just I can't actually counter anything here, so I could have attacked in there, but I'd prefer to just take control of the board state first and eventually win through other means. And he's gonna Buccaneer, so in response, I'll avoid his Thunderbird. And I can Extinction here. The next phase to get the... It's basically a 1-for-1 because I'm giving up Extinction, but my Harvester's already been taken down. So I guess it is it's a 3 of his cards for 2 of mine, so it's a 3 for 2. because he had to use a card to get rid of Harvester. He's basically out of the game anyways. So 2 damage is really not a lot right now. It's pretty late in the game for him at this point in the game. I could time ripple my own Harvester, but he would maintain his not being able to attack or block, so it doesn't do anything for me. So I could replay Argus, but I think I'll just Extinction instead. Just hold off on that. Yeah. I can counter his next card if I need to. Still got plenty of spot removal if I need it. If he plays like another Thunderbird or an Eldritch Dreamer, for instance. And yeah, I'll just counter it. I don't like that. I don't need him drawing any more cards. So, and that allows me to play Argus freely here again. Something tells me he doesn't have counter magic because he just keeps playing stuff. Well, he knows that probably I have the control. I'm the control anyway, so he kind of has to aggro here, which is probably pretty wise. There's Uruunaz. So play Uruunaz. Yeah, that looks like a good play for me. Yeah, we'll go and do that. Take his Eldritch Dreamer. Probably. Yeah, we'll take the Eldritch Dreamer because that'll draw me more cards, which is always good for the control player. The other interesting thing is that if he does, what do you call it? If he does have Repel for one of these, I can Time Ripple in response with his own Time Ripple. I'm not sure why this guy is just sitting in the side over here. That's kind of a mess. So I've not seen this bug before, where it is that something just continually sits in the stack for no reason. I'm not sure if it's going to right itself or not. It must be a new thing. It might be something else they've been trying to do to help out with the all the problems with the past priority bugs. Four cards in hand. So he's running this champion. I'm guessing he has somewhere in here. He has. He's gonna mimic my Uruunaz. Huh. So I time ripple his Uruunaz once he. After he plays it, that's fine. He can mimic it all he wants, but I just time ripple it to his hand, and he won't be able to replay it. And he's gonna get like Corpse Fly or something here. So he'll never be able to replay it because he doesn't have blood in his deck. So not sure why he took my Harvester. So it shouldn't be able to, even if it could block. I don't know. He should have taken Corpse Fly. I don't know why he did that. That doesn't make any sense to me. I guess he thought that it would wipe the status effect on there, or maybe it just didn't read those status effects and he forgot. No resources again. I can play Argus. Yeah, that's a big play mistake for him. Yeah, still interconflicted because it's permanent. Yep, that's working as intended, so that's good. So, just for good form, we'll play Argus in our second main phase here. It wouldn't have helped anyways. It would have been much better for him to play that Corpse Fly, but because then he would have had something to block the Uruunaz. So I guess I get a Thunderbird here. Or I get a Buccaneer. I guess I'll take his Ancestors Chosen. That seems decent. Throw some stuff into the deck. I can play both Uruunaz and I can play Relentless Corruption and Argus here, so I'll go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and play the Sapphire Shard. Play the Argus, and I still make it look like I have Counter Magic up. So, not looking like his game right now. So, hopefully we'll actually be able to start our third game in the series if I win this one. I mean, he could still come back, I guess, somehow. With, like, if he did, like, a bunch of time... I always call it time walk, but... I mean, wrong 3. So I guess it looks like he's going to surrender here. Okay, so he's going to surrender here because, yeah, I had ridiculous board position and he didn't draw, like, Menacing Grulk or anything. Alright, so here we go, round 3. Let's hope that we get past the coin flip. If we get past the coin flip, it's all downhill from there. And we'll see. Maybe I'll win, and maybe he'll win. Maybe he'll go crazy again and just tempo me like a nut job. Ooh. Oh, this is an ugly hand. I'm going to keep it, but I really don't like it. I got the Persecute for the early drop, and that's it. Like, hopefully I draw a resource here. I've got 25 in the deck, so pretty good chance I can draw one. Lots of Relentless Corruption, though, so that hopefully will be good. It's really not good to be on the play here. I should be on the draw, because I won the last match. Would have been nicer, but... It'd be really nice when we go to 3-round matches where it is that the loser is gonna... You'll be able to predict your next game, so you can look at your hand and you'll know if you're on the play or on the draw. I'm not sure why, but there was one guy at one of the Magic stores I used to go to, and he was always like, I hate it when people say, are you going to be on the play? I guess that was not proper English or something to this guy. You need to draw a resource. Okay, that's not a resource. I think I lose. Pretty good chance of losing here. Pretty good chance of losing, not gonna lie. I have a Persecute for his early drop, and that's it. That is it. That's the only play I have, so... I really... Ugh. So I have to kill this now. Yeah, we'll just take care of that now. Need to draw a resource here. Really need to. Blood would be best. Blood resource. No. Alright, well, looks like I lose. 6. So, shouldn't have kept that hand, but... It's one of those things where, like... I have plays. And I know that I have a lot of blood resources in the deck. So there's a good chance I can get to this. Which can get me into this, because I could end up drawing... Okay, well he didn't have a play there, so that's really good for me. Oh my gosh. So if he counters this, that's perfectly fine. Well, it's not fine. It's really bad, but I have to play it. I have to start playing something. Okay, well that was ridiculously lucky that he wasn't able to play that. It gives me another removal spell. Amazing. That's ridiculously lucky. So, this game is already kind of turning around for me. Still need to draw another resource. I know he doesn't have counter magic, otherwise he would have countered that. Or if he does have counter magic, that was a really bad choice for him not to counter that. So if he doesn't counter this one, then I don't... Alright. Let's see if he counters that one. No? Okay. Play that. Well, this is an interesting turn of events right now. That just went from a losing hand to a kind of almost winning hand. Okay, Thunderbird. So I can take 2 damage. Perfectly fine with that. So I think I can play another Relentless Corruption here. Pretty, and I don't need to draw a card, because this is going to draw me tons of cards. Or maybe I should just Extinction it? He's got the counter magic up. What I want him to counter Extinction here, I think. Just go ahead and counter Extinction, that's fine. He doesn't counter Extinction. He really doesn't have counter magic. Really doesn't have it. I'm gonna go ahead and draw my card. This will help me stall my board state out. There's no way he has counter magic because he hasn't played it on like some cards that are like you need to counter these cards. We both have full hands right now though, so I wonder what's in his hand right now because I'm not seeing a whole lot of action over there. I really do. There's a peek. He can't have it. Like, let's just go ahead and just do this because I need to play resources. He counters it, that's fine. Okay, good. He countered that. That's fine. Resolve that. He can't counter again. I really want to play a resource every turn, so I'm going to play this peek right now to look for a resource. So I'm looking for 3, so there's a Shards of Fate. I could get the Argus, but I don't. I've got 2 in the deck. There's a chance I'll draw into it later anyway, so I really need to draw this resource. Really need it. So I need to play a Blood here, and I would typically play a Sapphire, but I want to make sure that I have enough to play Uruunaz if I happen to draw him. This is pretty ridiculous. So I can still play this Relentless Corruption, but I'm going to be a little bit more careful about playing this one. I'll probably go ahead and play the Elder Streamer, which is also a must counter for him here. Just get aggressive, I guess. If I counter a counter magic, it holds the whole game. Yeah, I'll just force out a counter magic here. If he's got another one. He has to counter this. Nope, he doesn't counter it. Okay. I still have Repel up. I can play Seagulls. I might as well play Seagulls here. Might as well. Because he's not going to attack in the same turn, so Repel is like not really happening in that board state. He might be saving his counters now for all the Relentless Corruption, looking for more of those. Of course, he countered 1. I've got 2 more in the deck. Mimics my Dreamer. Okay. This one is not gemmed for some reason. I can repel it, and I have counter magic backup. Well, except that he can counter magic, and I can not counter magic his counter magic. So, yeah. Sapphire Shard. Let's see what we draw with this Elder Streamer. Second main phase we'll play Relentless Corruption, I guess. Puts me in a bad spot, sort of. Okay, he's gonna repel my guy. Do I counter it? Yeah, I want to draw a card. Or do I just Extinction the board here? No, I want to draw a card. Plus, making all his repels really expensive is good. I can't play Relentless Corruption here, though. That's kind of not so good, but... Of course, I've got one of his repels. Peak is pretty good, but Oracle Song is better right now. I could Extinction the board, but you can't draw cards. So I think I'm fine with just taking damage here. Yeah, there's another counter magic. So he's free to play any card he wants now. But if he plays too big of a card, I can just Extinction. It's not a great time to Extinction right now, but... Inner Conflict. Okay. No, it's not such a bad idea to Extinction now. question is whether I Extinction or just play Relentless Corruption, because he's not going to draw a card because it's not gemmed. Now, it is supposed to copy the gem, just so everyone's aware. It should copy that gem, it's just not working completely properly. When you mimic something, it's supposed to copy every part of that card, not just the card itself. So if it had any permanent effects on it, like power and toughness, it's supposed to copy those. But right now, it's copying the natural state of the card. So if if this Eldritch Dreamer was like a 5/5 because it got pumped with a Wild Root Dancer, it wouldn't work. Okay, now he just wants me to Extinction the board. All right, well then he's just asking for this. 2 Extinction in hand. That's definitely what's happening here. He's basically showing me he has no counter magic at all. So, and 3 cards to recover with is pretty bad. So, yeah. I'm not sure why stuff is hanging out in the stack like that. And that's now 2 games that's happened in a row. So I'm not sure what's causing that. But yeah, so I might as well. Did I play a resource yet? I don't think I have. Resolve Peak. Counter magic would be good here, but I've already got one. Mesmerize I don't really need, so I think I just want the Blood Shard. Just keep building up that mana base, that resource base. Plus, eventually it'll draw me cards anyways, so. And I can actually peek again, so I'll go ahead and do that. Just tear through the deck. Now, if I see like a win con, then I'll pull that. Probably pull the Oracle Song here because it just draws me more cards. So, just pull that Oracle Song out. Just burn through the deck. I feel like I'm in a really good position right now. He's got 4 cards in hand. Yeah, he's playing Ancestors Chosen. It's pretty late for him to be hitting the board. He's not really a big threat. I don't think he has really any other things. Okay, so I'll Corruption here, I guess. We'll see what I get. Time Mastery. I think I just want to Persecute his guy. Just go ahead and do that. He knows I can't counter magic him here. But I just don't want any more Spectre. I don't want any Spectres in the deck. I don't want to deal with that. More bodies that like make the field go like bonkers. I don't want to deal with that. Eventually I can play enough Relentless Corruption where he'll draw out as well, so that's another win condition for this deck, although I've never done it to someone, because I usually play my Argus or Uruunaz and it just wins. Playing resources, not playing cards, so I'm guessing everything he has in his hand is a spell of some sort. That's not counter magic, because I'm not seeing a lot. Let's see how many counter magics he's played. He's played, what, 1 or 2? He's played 1, so he's got 3 left. Oracle Song seems pretty good here. Okay, that's good, because I can play a resource, maybe? Unless I already played one. Time Mastery? Sure, we'll Time Mastery. Basically just draws me another card and lets me play another resource, but I guess I missed. I already played a resource this turn. Just like playing resources. Yep, nothing else to do here, so we just sit on this board state. Next turn I get an additional card draw off of my champion. Another interesting thing about playing with Relentless Corruption is when I'm drawing resources out of my opponent's deck, it helps my champion ability draw me more cards. Ancestors Chosen. Sure, you can have Ancestors Chosen. I'll just Time Ripple it at the end of the turn to annoy him. Just to annoy him. We'll just time ripple it. Oh, a Flock of Seagulls. Another flock. No real reason to play these because they don't counter anything on the board, and I'd rather not have to extinction them away. Don't really want to have to extinction his ancestors chosen away. I think I'd just rather just keep bouncing it. If he had something else, I think he would play it here. Just keep bouncing it away. Oh, he's gonna play Cloud Knight. Oh, now he wants me to extinction. Fine. I'll take the 2-for-1 for extinction. He has no way to counter me, so... That's how you draw out an extinction right there. Play that Cloud Knight. Time Ripple. Counter Magic. Look at that stack. That's a 6 stack right there. Oh, I hope we didn't crash the game. Oh my gosh. Is that... This always happens with control decks, and you need to be able to do stuff like that, which is kind of important. I mean, that's one of the biggest problems with playing a control deck right now, is like when you need to do complex stuff like that, it's breaking the game. Which is really frustrating. Because I should have this game at this point. Because, like, basically, there's nothing he can do. He keeps top-decking stuff, and I have answers for it every time. But we're probably going to have to restart. This might also have something to do with the amount of people logged in, or trying to download the client as well right now. It's frustrating, but I think we might have to just restart this. So, well, I don't play Siphon. To Argus. What's this called? Steal stuff from you. I mean, it's very slim for him to like come back at this point in the game. He needs to win like within like the first 6 turns. If it goes past that, if I sweep once and we go past those turns, it's pretty much my game. Honestly. But it's up to him if he wants to concede or if he wants to try again. So. Plus, I'm still like I have his repel in hand. So I have answers for days. Okay, yeah, I kind of figured, so. Alright, well, we'll try to do the match again here. If he gets like a nut, you know, if he goes nuts with his hand again, then I can lose. And I've been drawing pretty bad opening hands and then getting lucky, so this is pretty bad, but I have to keep it because it has all my shards. So this is probably this. Yeah, if he tempos here, it's over, which is unfortunate. So we're gonna start off Sapphire, I guess. I want to play my normal shards as fast as possible because I need to draw cards. Drawing into an Extinction would be decent here. If he plays like a turn 2 Thunderbird, that's a big problem for me. Because I won't be able to counter it. I need to be able to counter that turn 2 Thunderbird. Or draw a removal for it. Flock isn't bad here. I'll go ahead and play the Flock out. Just run it out there. If he plays Thunderbird, it can block him for quite a while, but he'll probably tempo it. Probably just bounce it to my hand a couple of times. Yeah, there's that Thunderbird I can't counter. So at least I've got a blocker for it, sort of. I can counter magic a tempo if he tries to tempo it. I can Extinction a turn after that. So if he tempos here, I let it go and Extinction in response and take 2 damage. That's really actually pretty good for me here. So things are looking up right now. So I can 2-for-1 him because he'll probably tempo here. He'll probably tempo my Flock. If he doesn't, then I just sit on this board state. He might as well attack in and get his power up. Okay, well, I guess not. Yeah, I'm not going to be aggressive, so... Well, already looking pretty good for me, actually, if he's not going to attack in. It means he has no tempo to do anything with. And I'll sit on this for a long time. So if there are 3 cards, or maybe 4 cards on the stack, that's perfectly fine. Resolve that. I'm waiting for him to tempo my Seagulls. That's what I'm waiting for with this Extinction. If he plays something else, though... Oh, I guess I can play this Seagulls here. Let's see. Let's see what we draw. Draw that. I don't want to play the Seagulls, but I think I do. Yeah, I might as well just force him to just keep trying to tempo me here. He should be attacking with these Thunderbirds, even if he's not going to deal damage, just to pump him up. It's kind of a mistake, in my opinion. IMHO. Yeah, he needs to be attacking with those, but... Oh well. Corrupt Harvester. Yes, counter magic up. I don't like that. I can't counter his counter magic because that will crash the game. And I like my board state right now. And I don't want to have to Extinction it away. So I'll just wait. I will just wait. I have no problem Extinctioning away my own Seagulls. 7 cards in hand's quite a lot for him too, so he's kind of like stocking up cards to recover after the sweep. I'm gonna go ahead and play my Shards of Fate here. For Sapphire. Just keep building up that Sapphire, so that way when I play Peak, I get the best value out of it I can. That's why they call this Draw Go, because it's pretty much I draw a card and there's nothing I can do to affect my board state, so I just say go. Especially in this situation when I have someone that can counter me. If he couldn't counter me, then that would be completely different. I would have run this guy right out there. And just run that Harvester right out there. but can't really do that in this board state. So there's a peak. Let's see, so Sapphire Shard, I guess. And I'll do it on his end step. Now the peak is working right. Peaking for 5 seems pretty good. Cloud Knight, okay. See, there's counter magic, there's another extinction, so I'll just draw a second extinction here. So I'm going to draw out his counter magic here by extinctioning the board away. Another extinction. So yeah, we'll see if we draw out his counter magic here. I can't counter his counter magic again. Yeah. No big surprises there. It does allow me to play Corrupt Harvester, but I think that's pretty bad because he just gains 3 and it's really a null gain for me, so it's no reason to play this Corrupt Harvester. So I'll just wait. You know how good a control player I'm going to be once it is that like these mechanics work properly? Oh my goodness. So I think I block his knight, take 2 here. Play another extinction here, see if he has another counter magic. Ooh, a Mesmerize. Extinction? Yeah, I thought so. I have counter magic if I need it for his next play. He's got 5 cards in hand. Chances are pretty good that he's got to play here. Eldritch Dreamer. No. Yeah, that's a big no. I can't let him have any card draw. Need to stay ahead of him. So he didn't counter my sweep, so I expect he has no counter at this point. So I can play my Corrupt Harvester and this Relentless Corruption. So we'll play Corruption first. Drawing a Diamond Shard. And I guess I'll play this Harvester. Put a little bit of pressure on him. Not a lot, really. I have to still be careful because he has Repel in his deck, so he has a pretty easy way to deal with this Harvester. If he plays anything that I can block with it, I'll probably just sit and block and wait and block with it instead of attacking. But, you know, oh, there's another Eldritch Dreamer. Okay. So I'll cast Mesmerize on it now so we can't counter it in case he draws into one. So we'll only get 1 card draw off of it. Nice thing is I can actually attack with my Harvester here. Oh, there's a Persecute. I guess that works too. So we'll just Persecute. Not that he could block my Harvester, but he has no way to counter it. Give me some of that life back. Puts me farther out of range if he does some sort of tempoing tricks. I'm not in a great position really here because he's got 5 cards to my 2. Very good chance he has Repel somewhere in there. In those 6 cards now that he has in hand. Buccaneer to bounce my guy, which would allow him to counter it if I replay it. If he counters my Harvester, I've only got 2 in the deck, so... Got Murder, I don't really need to use it right now, so I'll just replay the Harvester. If he counters it, I'll let it go through. Not that I could do anything about it anyways, but... It's not too good of an attack for him right now, that Buccaneer anyway, so can't really... I can block him pretty well. Tempo's my guy again, that's good for me, because then I can Extinction. 2-for-1 Extinction. If he dumps out his hand, that's even better. Inner Conflict, sure. Swings for 2. I can take 2 for a very long time, so there's no real reason to do anything about this Buccaneer. Just let him just go. Yeah, not too much to do here. I'll just take 2 for a little while. If he plays a real threat, then I'll murder or Mez in response. Or if he plays like enough guys, I'll Extinction. Yep. Not a lot going on here. Nothing to see here. He might not play anything because he might think that this is really good. He's got 2 damage coming in all the time. Harvester, counter magic. I'd love it if he counter magic this because this is the last one. He's thinking about it. He's got counter magic because he's thinking about it. Nope. Okay, he's not going to. Sure. Yeah, there's such a thing, or at least I think that there's such a thing as drawing out the counter magic, and so you play cards, you have like, say you have a ton of threats in hand. Okay, so I'm going to murder that guy actually, because I don't want him to bounce the Grolk again, so I'm going to murder it in his end step. He's got 5 cards in hand, which is quite a lot. He could bounce it in response, I guess, here. Which he might do. And then he can replay it again. Yeah. Oh, he's got counter magic. Okay, I've only got 1 murder in the deck, so... I could Mez his guy, but 2 damage, 4 damage, it doesn't seem like that much. So that's like 2 counter magics. Is that 1? 2 counter magics, so he's got 2 left in the deck. This depends on how bad I think Grolk is for me. I don't think he's... It's really bad if he bounces him multiple times and then does like the time mastery and all that stuff. He could deal a lot of damage really quickly. I just don't like giving this up right now. I think I'm going to hold on this and just wait. I think I'm going to Mez this guy, though. Or maybe Mez the Grolk. I'll Mez the Grolk. So when he attacks with him, he won't get to untap him. which means that I'll be able to block with Harvester if I need him to. Plus I can gain life once Harvester starts swinging away. He doesn't seem to be tempoing my Harvester, bouncing it into my hand. If he does, that gives me a better chance to Extinction. If he plays like another Buccaneer. It'd be nice to draw some more cards, though, in this deck that's supposed to be drawing cards. Another thing that Mesmerize does for me is if he does do the time mastery, he stays, his Grulk's going to stay exhausted, so he only gets another 2 damage in. Plays another Grulk here, that would be decent for me. Plays time mastery, that's not too bad. Relentless Corruption's decent for me. That'll draw me 2 cards. So you have the counter. He's got 2 more left in the deck. 2 more. He's thinking about it. If he has it. He probably has it. He's thinking about it. Nope, he'll let it go. Ooh, a Soul Marble. Ah! Alright. I didn't know he was running Soul Marble in this deck until now. Ooh, there's a Corpse Fly. We'll play that. A Soul Marble. I think I can pump this all in one turn. That's great, because, like, that's, again... Yeah. So... I think I do this, and then let's see, I need to put 10 counters on it. And it only costs 1 regular, so I can do it. 10 or more. I only have 6. I can only do 6, so I'll do 6 on my turn and then 6 more on his turn. Swing in with this Harvester. And then once I get Soul Armaments up, the Harvester will be a 5/5 untargetable. Oh, he's going to repel. Alright. Should have seen that coming, but... Just going to do that. That makes it more of a thing for me to play this Extinction, but I might as well wait. 2 damage doesn't seem like enough of a reason to do that. And he's now used 3 out of his 4 counter magic. He only has 1 left in the deck. I'm surprised he didn't counter my Relentless Corruption. It's kind of a big deal. So I can make this into Soul Cavalry as well. I'm still waiting to see his 1 Vol Cannon out of this deck, and I don't know if he's actually playing it or not. I'm still trying to figure out what the purpose is of playing this champion if he doesn't have it. Doesn't seem like it would be that great. Seems like it would be a lot better to do something else. Plays an Ancestor's Chosen. Or if he thinks I don't have Extinction now. Because now I'm going to Extinction. And then play this untargetable Soul Cavalry. And step. Here we go. We get to put all these counters on here. And it's just going to say we have... Oh, it is counting up properly now. Well, that's awesome. That's pretty awesome. Argus. So we'll just Extinction here. And then we'll play the Soul Cavalry. I'd be surprised if he has another counter magic there, because I'm pretty sure he used them all. Yeah, that cleans up the board nicely for us. And I'm going to go ahead and just put the Soul Cavalry in play now. I could do this on his end step too as well, but... Actually, I'm going to play Armaments, because that'll make Argus completely untargetable. And it'll be hilarious. So, as long as he can't counter my Argus, then, which I don't think he'll be able to, then he'll be perfectly fine. In fact, is he untargetable now? No, he just has Flight. Thunderbird. Ho! A little late on that guy. Which now he knows I have Argus. That's just hilarious. So here's the cool thing about this. This makes it so it is that he's steadfast, so I can now attack with him and still use his ability. Because he's steadfast. Ridiculous. This game. Hilarious. At this point. I don't have the counter magic for his Grog, and I can't respond to it because he just came into play. But so there's a good chance he could still win here. I'm at 9. If he tempos me enough, he can do it. I've got counter magic for his next tempo, though. He's got 4. I'll be down to 3. Actually, no, he's got 5. I'll be down to 2. So it's not great. I've got counter magic for his next tempo card, though, so. Soul Armaments may not have been a good choice. Okay, Argus doesn't do anything for me. Also, he didn't count down, so he doesn't know I have him in my hand. So, looks like we'll just proceed, take some damage here. Actually, I think I might lose here. I might actually lose here. See how he plays this. I need to actually draw some removal is what I need. So, the Soul Cavalry wouldn't have helped me here. If I had one more resource, I could have countered that Grolk, and that would have put me in a much better position, obviously. Yeah, because I can't stop both of these guys. Well, I can block one and actually kill the other. Actually, I can stop them both with Argus on the defense, so I might be okay. If I draw removal, I'm in good shape. Tries to tempo on my counter. Tries to tempo his Grolk, that is. Yeah, he's going to Mastery of Time. Nope. I don't think so. That would have won, obviously, there. So now I have to sit on defense with Argus. Be nice to draw removal here. That would make this a lot easier. Mesmerize. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. We're going to Mesmerize the Thunderbird. He's a much bigger threat. If he tries to bounce his Grolk, I'll respond with Argus. Or do anything. If he tries to do anything with his Grolk, I'll just respond with Argus. I'll wait till his turn, though. See what he does. But end step, I'm gonna remove his Grolk from the game, anyways. Unfortunately, because of the tempo here, I need to kind of be careful about attacking him with Argus. Actually, I can still attack him with him because he has Steadfast. He's going to Time Ripple, so I'll respond to that by voiding his Grolk here. I can replay Armaments next turn. He can bounce my Argus now, but I'm not sure how great that's going to be for him. Okay, Buccaneer. Because I just replay it. And I can still block Buccaneer. And I can still play Soul Armaments. Ancestor's Chosen might be enough. Drawing a sweep here would be really good. I'm not sure how many more I've got. I've got 1. I've played 1, 2, 3. I've only got 1 left. Blood Shard. So play Argus. Play Soul Armaments. I'll play Soul Armaments first. So I have to block his 2/2 here. Take one. I think that's like the first Ancestors Chosen activation he's gotten in all 5 of these games, 4 or 5 of these games now, because we've had to restart at least once or twice. Because I seem to kill him pretty quickly. Also, I haven't drawn a lot of my cantripping draw cards in this game, so that doesn't help either. I really need to draw cards that draw me cards. Oh, I hope we're not locked up here. Okay, well, it's his turn. I think he's thinking. I don't know. It says pass priority. Okay, good. So obviously he attacks with both, I would think. If not, I would be surprised. You know, really pretty bad position actually. If he draws like another Grolk, I lose, or Time Mastery or something. No, he's not going to attack in. Play another Chosen. Okay, that's enough. If you okay, so I can still. No, now I'm in the wrong position. I know I need to not be in this position. I can attack with Argus at least. Because he's got Steadfast. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, there you go. And it's untargetable. And it's a 2/3. So I need to let him go ahead and let these things activate because I can't take the damage, so. Maybe he'll draw some of those guys in cantrip and that would help him out here a lot. Yep, there you go. There's one of those specters. He's got not that many cards in the deck, so a very good chance of him drawing those now at this point in the game. There's a Cloud Knight. That's really bad for me. So I guess at the end of the turn I remove Cloud Knight. If he doesn't attack, if he does attack, I remove Buccaneer in response and block one of his Chosen and take one. Okay, apparently he's gonna let me void his Cloud Knight here. Removal would be nice. Peek will get me to some removal. Or a card draw, possibly. Mesmerize. Ooh, Relentless Corruption. So I really like Relentless Corruption here. Because Mesmerize is gonna... They aren't exhausting here. So we're gonna play that. Draw a bunch of cards. There we go. Play that Spectre. Play that. Play the Cloud Knight. Play another Relentless Corruption. He's calling a good game here. I can Time Ripple if I need to. I don't think I want to Time Ripple his Spectre. I'll go ahead and play a Chosen so I have another body out there. So I had to draw some cards. I mean, that's all that needed to happen there. If he draws Grolk here, I still lose, so... He might already have it in hand, that's why he said good game. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I didn't know how many you had in the deck. Oh, okay. Okay, so he's calling good game here. I'm not sure if he's gonna let me get my attack phase in or not, or what's gonna go on here, but yeah, this is pretty much it. So took it down to the wire for sure. There, yeah. So it stalls for so long. Yeah, it does a pretty good job stalling. It really does. It's what Drago does. So I'm still really just questioning his choices here. I really think he would have done better to play the champion that gives your dudes flying. Sure, I can. So, yeah, that's pretty much, he's pretty much conceding here, so. So, go ahead and bounce his Thunderbird at the end of the turn. Go to attacks. I've got too many flyers. So. Oh, I guess I could have also gotten rid of his Spectre with my Argus. But yeah, this is one of those matchups where like he has to beat me by about turn 6, and if he doesn't, his chances of winning significantly go down.